Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. Going to try to make this a quicker video today because ultimately I don't want to, and you'll thank me, I don't want to ramble on too much, but I got a fragrance for you guys. This is called Wonder of You by Riffs Pour Homme, which is really confusing because I'm pretty sure this is Fragrance World. For some reason, they have Riffs on it. I have no idea. A lot of these fragrances companies kind of like are owned by the same company, so just kind of take it with a grain of salt. What is this a clone of? This is a super inexpensive. I think I paid 15 bucks for this on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description if it is available. This is a clone of Stronger with You by Emporio Armani. So there's many flankers this fragrance. I went with the original here because that's what this is there's the intense version, there is the absolute. We all know that they keep coming out with flankers. The freeze edition. So this is the original that I'm going to compare this to. And again, for the price, you really can't go wrong with this juice. I will state that the lasting power of this, it is kind of weak. I don't want to, people are like, synthetic, the freaking synthetic comments all the time. I don't get that. I think this is a fantastic fragrance. A great, if you like the warm, spicy, ambery fragrances, what I'm kind of, remember amber's not like one specific note. To me, it's kind of like a category. I think you'll love this. So basic breakdown of sometimes these videos are just very difficult to get through. Basically the breakdown of Stronger with You. They call it a hot, spicy, vanilla aromatic. I get that. I totally get that with this particular fragrance. You have in the top notes the chestnut and sugar, in the middle notes wise and lavender, and then in the base notes vanilla and smoke. I don't really consider this an overly smoky fragrance. I feel like smoke a lot of times, is kind of meant to describe, smoky fragrances. But remember, just because a fragrance has smoke or it has that in their note breakdown doesn't mean the concentration's heavy, right? Sometimes I feel like companies make these fragrances and just put little itty bits in there so they can say that it's in there, and then the people think, oh, it's going to be different. And it might change the scent profile just a little bit. So what I get with this, I definitely get the chestnut, I get the lavender, the sugar, and the vanilla. That's really kind of in a nutshell what I get. And this is a fantastic fragrance. The price on this, if we look today, let me just see what they got on Amazon. Stronger with You. Obviously, they're not hiding what this is what a clone of. The price has gone up on this. Actually, it's 35 bucks right now. And if we look at what other people have said, there's only 5-star ratings on this. But again, a lot of folks seem to like it. We have 4.5 out of 5-star, but not tons of information about it. And I feel like a lot of times, I'm not sure if these fragrances just don't end up on Fragrantica because they don't want folks to, I don't know, like choose that over the original. Because remember, like Fragrantica is ad driven. Like there's all kinds of affiliate links on there, and I totally get it. But I just feel like sometimes they don't pop up. This has been reviewed by other YouTubers, and I would encourage you to check it out. Check out those other reviews on it. It has gotten pretty good response, and I mean for the price when I got it, amazing. What I encourage you to do for 35 bucks, I do think that it's a solid buy. I don't think anybody's going to get this and say they don't like it, but I kind of feel like this is in the same category of all these scents that are kind of ambery, spicy, and warm. And they start to I just reviewed a clone of DG Luminous Night, right? And I just, to me, they all kind of are in a similar category of that warm, ambery, spicy. They're all fantastic, don't get me wrong, but for me, I find it, if I wear one of these, I don't really know what I'm smelling. If I forget what I put on, I'm kind of like, geez, which one did I wear today? Nothing really stands out, And I feel like with these fragrances, although they're great, although I like having my collection, I like to wear them, it doesn't give me the same vibe I get like when I put on Enquiries Noir, right? When I'm wearing Enquiries Noir, there is no question I'm wearing Enquiries Noir. Even when I wear their extreme version, I forget which one it is, Absolute or Extreme, there is no question I'm wearing Enquiries Noir Extreme. It's their very unique scents, just like when you're wearing Zoologist Bat, right? It's its own thing. You know what you're wearing. I can even say the same for like Zaharoff Pour Homme, their original, right? These are fragrances where when I wear them, there is no question of what I put on. Whereas these other scents, I kind of feel like, all right, these are great. I smell wonderful. People are, of course, going to compliment me on it, but, you know, am I really being super unique? And I feel like a lot of these fragrances do kind of layer one another. You know what I mean? Again, still great. Get them in your collection. But again, not to repeat myself, but I feel like if you have one fragrance sometimes, you start to, there's not huge differences between some of these other fragrances that come out, right? But nonetheless, still get it. I think it's good. I don't think you're going to be disappointed by it, but it's part of the fun I find when, you know, buying fragrances and reviewing them is not the bottle. You know, I really could care less what the bottle looks like. It's not, I know I'm going to smell good. That's the whole point of a fragrance for the most part. Most fragrances, you're going to smell good. Most people are going to like what you're wearing. Unless some people are sensitive to fragrances and they may not, but ultimately wear it for yourself. But I just feel like, you know, the part of the fun is to get something that's different than anything else I have. That fragrance, I'm always on this journey to put something on and be like, ah, you know, and just really just be taken to a different place. And so I think as we collect more and more and more, we do start to desensitize. It's kind of like the first time you did anything, right? I kind of compare it to like I don't drink anymore, but like when I used to drink IPAs, right? I feel like there was nothing quite like that first couple sips of an IPA in a bar, right? And then as time goes on, as you're on your seventh, you know, I feel like, all right, now I'm just like maintaining the buzz, but the initial feeling, the initial vibe you get is really hard to duplicate. And I feel like that's kind of the same thing, you know, your first loves, your first of anything. We're constantly, I think, chasing that. And fragrances, it really has to be, when you start having 300 fragrances in your collection, there has to be something that really is different that it's hard to find something you haven't smelled before, right? So anyway, if you are new to fragrances, there are people who watch this channel who don't have many fragrances, this is a great choice. I don't think it's something that, for 35 bucks, I would recommend something else if you don't have anything warm, spicy. Like right now, for 26 bucks, you can pick up Fragrance World's, the clone of, Luminous Night, Moonlit Night, whatever it's called. Again, I mean, check out I'll put the link to my Amazon store. You can find all these things I've reviewed. But, they're all great fragrances, and you're not going to be disappointed at all. But if you are in the market for a stronger than you clone, if you smelled that and you liked it, then you're not going to go wrong with this. You'll like it. So just staying power. It's not super powerful. You will have to reapply it throughout the day. So that's about it, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you appreciate the video. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help. As always, links will be in description. Have a fantastic day and take care.